D-Day was indeed the longest day, but there were many, many long days after that. Day after bloody day, it was jumping over those hedgerows and men getting killed. We lost some very good men every single day. St. Lo was about 25 miles from the beach, and it was liberated on July 18th. When St. Lo fell, we felt confident that we were in France to stay. Surviving the war was another story. So those were some excerpts right there from a book by John Robert Slaughter. The book is called Omaha Beach and Beyond, The Long March of Sergeant Bob Slaughter. And those excerpts that I just read, they weren't Bob Slaughter. They were various other people that worked with him that he went back and interviewed. This is another guy born in Tennessee, grew up in Roanoke, Virginia, enlisted in the Army Reserves at age 15. And as he's given an intro to the book here, this is what he says. I remember buddies with whom I spent passes to London, men I played cards with a couple of days before the landing, who signed their autographs on my Eisenhower D-Day missive, who shook hands with me on the Javelin's deck. Young men, as I was, all killed during the largest air, land, and sea battle ever fought. Many more were maimed and never seen again. How could I forget this epic event, even if I failed to recall the proper names and faces? Memoirs are not history, but history is someone's recorded memory. Most of us remember noble and heroic deeds, but conveniently forget or fail to record the less than noble. I am no different. Many times I did and saw things that are best forgotten or left unwritten. War brings out the best and the worst in most of us. The Nazis were accused of killing, raping, pillaging, and burning. A few on our side were also guilty of these crimes. Soldiers on both sides looted for souvenirs, as did I. And yet, cruel treatment of the enemy was an unusual occurrence. I myself am proud to say that I once saved an enemy soldier's life. This book will attempt to show that ordinary men and women can do extraordinary feats if they believe the cause is great. Many GIs have said that they were merely fighting for each other. True, but I maintain another factor played a more important role, and it can be summed up with one word: pride. Regardless of their motives, I saw very few cowards in the 116th Infantry Regiment. May God bless the many, many more heroes.